Is this the best 20 bucks you can spend on your smartphone? Let's find out. Dave Taylor here, and I want to talk about audio gear. This time I want to talk about lowly earbuds. Yes, wired earbuds, the thing that comes with your smartphone, whatever you got, Android, iPhone, whatever, it came with earbuds. But those aren't generally really great. So a lot of people actually end up looking for third-party earbuds. And here's the thing, as much as I see people wearing headphones at Starbucks or other local coffee shops, more people actually are using earbuds. So this is a super popular category. But having said that, there is a surprising variance in the sound quality. And just because something's 10 bucks at the gas station doesn't mean it's going to give you any sort of audio reproduction. Enter these. These are the 1More Piston Classic. Now what happened was 1More came out with something called the Piston 2, and then they decided not to do that one, so they went back to this original design. And these are $19.99, and they're crazy good. I was really shocked. I mean, I already like 1More as an audio purveyor. They make really good gear and they have really great packaging. Their packaging's fun. They're like the champions of overkill when it comes to packaging. But I mean, $19.99 earbuds, you don't expect that much out of them. But particularly when you put on the right ear tips, and I'll show you in their packaging, it actually comes with 6 extras of different sizes. Here's a little, I'll show you a close-up, but here's what it looks like. And you put the right ones in and suddenly it's like, holy cow, where's all that music coming from? They're really that nice. And they have a, way more bass than you would expect. There's a richness, and the high end actually isn't tinny, which is one of the real problems I have with most earbuds, is that you can't make it very loud because it kind of hurts your ears. But these have a nice warm tone to them, which makes them work really well. Now, from an audio perspective, the only comment I would make is it's not a full sound, because the drivers are only so big when you have something this size. So you really can't get that really full, rich sound that you get out of maybe really nice speakers or really high-end headphones. But we're not talking $300 headphones, we're talking $19.99 earbuds. And so it's not much of a criticism. There's so much to like about these. The design, as you can see, these are in rose gold, so it's a perfect match if you have an iPhone. Although if you have an iPhone 7, you will find this 3.5mm gold-plated plug a little annoying because your phone doesn't have that plug. Lucky my LG does, so we're good there. But you can also plug this into your computer, and because it has a built-in microphone on the inline controller, and I'll get back to it in a second, then you can actually use this for Skype calls and stuff on your computer. Most people don't realize that, but those headphone jacks, at least on the Macintosh side, are fully functional. And speaking of the inline controller, it's kind of interesting because it has volume up and down and a microphone on one side, but when you turn it over, it then has this sort of multi-function switch. I've never seen an inline controller with buttons on both sides, so it's kind of an interesting design. And the other thing I'll say, and this might be a little bit more of a criticism, is that when I have these in, the microphone's further away than you have in a lot of devices. A lot of them would have it closer to my mouth. And so it's not a surprise that when I try to call with this, the person said, can you speak up a little bit, please? So if you're going to use this for calls, then you might want to either try it or think of maybe a different option that would give you your microphone a little closer to your mouth. Or if you're loud, you're good. But that's something to know. But really, incredibly few criticisms. It's just 1More has done just their usual really good job with the audio reproduction. And once I got the right earbuds on, I ended up listening for like 45 minutes to music without realizing that that time was passing. They're that comfortable and they have that rich a sound. Now, 20 to 20,000 hertz. Frequency response, they have aluminum bodies. The cable, at least this part of the cable, has a Kevlar core, which is handy if you want to reenact Wonder Woman. Space gray or rose gold. This is the rose gold color. Comes with 3 sets of ear tips. Has a traveling case. That's what this is. And I don't know, this is weird. It's a piece of rubber, and I don't think I will ever successfully get my earbuds back into this. So maybe they mean this is the traveling case. Whoops. And, you know, this will work as a traveling case. It's a bit big, but, you know, for 20 bucks, you just chuck them in your bag, and if something happens, just pick up another pair. Honestly, they're that really low budget in terms of cost. But like I said, the audio quality is really something impressive. I mean, I really have to say that everything I've gotten from 1More, everything we've reviewed, has all been really, really good. They really have good chops when it comes to audio and audio reproduction, which is great. And speaking of reproduction, no, that doesn't actually make any sense as a transition, but in the interest of you experiencing more of my incomprehensible transitions, can I ask that you click subscribe? Awesome. Now, I've already mentioned the price, but let me mention it again. So these are the 1More Piston Classics. These are in rose gold. They also come in space gray. They are $19.99, and you can learn more at onemore.com. This is Dave Taylor. And I think I'm going to go back to, yes, I'm actually listening to the Monkees. Can you imagine that, of all music? So I'm going to go back to the Monkees. And give me a sec, we'll catch you in my next video.